What's up guys, the Lazy Goldmaker here. Today I'm going to talk about tailoring in Mesopotamia and how I've been making gold with it. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what you can craft with tailoring. So the main thing, you're going to craft cloth armor, you can craft leg enchants, you can craft a bag. I don't have that recipe. As far as the gear goes, you have multiple tiers of gear. You have the PvP set, you have this leveling set, which is level 85 to 87, I believe. And then you have the epics that you can get from unlocking the right from the Golden Lotus, essentially. Those are the main recipes you can craft right now. We are later going to get more PvP recipes as well, but that's what you can do right now. The PvP recipes, they are purchased in the Veil of Eternal Blossoms. You buy them with Spirits of Harmony, and the spell thread and the best spell threads, the greater ones, and the epics, they are from Honored with the Golden Lotus. So the main ones, and those are, by the way, all of the recipes you can use your Imperial Silk for, require Honored with the Golden Lotus. So any tailor that you have, it's going to be, at least for the current patch, really important to get it to level 90 and do enough dailies that you reach Honored with Golden Lotus before. Because if you don't do that, then you only really have like the PvP recipes, and while they are profitable, it's not much gold per item. So as far as what this profession is about, I would say it is pretty much 100% about the daily cooldowns and the recipes that require the daily cooldowns. So as you can see right now, the Greater Cerulean spell thread is selling for about 400 gold, and one Imperial Silk, which is what it requires, is going to cost me 57 gold to craft. So that is kind of dirt cheap, right? The same thing is true for the epics, with the Spell Twister's robe, for instance, selling for 3,000. It requires 6 Imperial Silk, or the gloves selling for 2,500. With the silk requiring 4 silks, you're making about 500 gold, 300 to 400 maybe, depending on the pricing on your realm, per Imperial Silk right now, which is pretty good. And then you can also make some money with the PvP gear, but that is a lot less. Even though the PvP gear does sell, when we can see that I have definitely I have a decent chunk of sales here. I've crafted 2 of each of the recipes I've unlocked so far, and they've pretty much all sold. But you are making like 20, 30, 40 gold per item, which is not that much. But on the plus side, it's extremely cheap. So yeah. For this patch, the main thing is to use the Imperial Silk. And if you just make sure you do the Imperial Silk every day. If you also have the ability to farm Spirits of Harmony, if you have the maximum, the best optimized farm, your Tiller's farm, you can get an extra mote per day, a little bit more. That is going to translate into more Imperial Silk and just more profit. So if you're using your Spirits of Harmony here, they would give you about 150 gold, 120 gold per Spirit of Harmony, which isn't awful profit. So that's where tailoring is. You pretty much need to level 90 and to unlock Imperial Silk crafting. I haven't sold any epics yet personally, but that's because I've used all of the Imperial Silk. The first 10 I crafted, I used them for myself, essentially. So I did the daily cooldown until I unlocked the recipes, and then I crafted the epics for myself, so I was ready to raid because I'm playing on a warlock. But I'm sure they sell. I did craft some epics from one of the other professions, and they sold really quickly. So I'm sure the tailoring ones are also selling. Like I sold some inscribed fans and the 2 jade fans earlier today for 8,000 gold. So epics are definitely selling. PvP gear is selling. The PvP gear is selling quite fast, but it's not amazing for raw profit. Now, if you want to get the easy way into this market, you can grab my Trade Skill Master settings. So my tailoring group is linked in the blog post that's in the video description. You can grab that, import it with this button. You just take the weird looking code and copy it into this window, and you have the setup, and you're ready to go. Essentially, it all has crafting operations, so you can just open your profession window like I'm doing right now, restock groups. We search for tailoring here, just boom, boom, restock. And we can see here it added a bunch of contenders items to my restocking setup, and a bunch of other professions because I didn't actually uncheck all the rest, but that doesn't matter. And then you craft these, mail them over to your banker, and put them up on the auction house, and you'll see some sales. So yeah, that's it for tailoring. Good luck.